Hello everyone, welcome to Monday Card Collab with Stamp Girl that I'm doing each Monday. In the month of July we are using stencils, or some people or companies call them masks. And this month, or this week, excuse me, this month, actually I said it right the first time, is Watercolor Month. Did you know that? Well, I'm not very good at watercolor, so I brought out this. I wanted to use butterflies. This is all butterflies from the Dollar Tree. I've had it for a while, and you can see I actually used some ink, but the problem is the water, and I was using a water paintbrush directly on here. The water got under the stencil. So, plan B, watercolor pencils. Stampin' Up! Has these watercolor pencils. Now I have other colored pencils, but I don't think they're watercolor pencils, and these are. So they have two sets in their annual catalog, and yeah, you can tell I've had mine for this one for a while, and then this was the add-on set. Anyway, so I decided to do that and use this beautiful butterfly and these two flowers. And so I made one card. It turned out okay. I also used as a background paper this Granny Apple Green. The other side of it is this, which is part of Stampin' Up's, I think it's called A Wash in Beauty. Let me see. Yes, A Wash in Beauty. And it's in their annual catalog this year. It's gorgeous paper. But I used this side just as a backing on both the outside and the inside. I also used the standalone Fabulous Frames dies. I used this larger one and Balmy Blue cardstock with it. And I used these foam adhesive sheets that Stampin' Up! Has. And I used Charming Sentiments, just this little thank you. These are really cool. I recommend these sentiments. They're in the annual catalog on page 161. And the sentiments cut out right around, which you'll see on the card. So there's not a lot of extra, like you don't have to put it on a circle or rectangle or something. It cuts out the shape of the sentiment. I love this. So I used that. I used some Parakeet Party ribbon, trim, whatever you want to call it. And I had some, these are retired blue adhesive back gems in the Balmy Blue, and then I think this was Night of Navy. I only had 3 little ones of these left, so I used them. And my card turned out like this. So I'm still not a very good watercolor person, but how I did this is I did the watercolor pencils in Bermuda Bay, Granny Apple Green, and a little bit of Coastal Cabana mixed in with the Granny Apple Green because I wanted to tone the green down a little bit. And then these are Daffodil Delight with a little bit of, I want to say Flirty Flamingo in there. And then after I did that and let that dry, then I did Balmy Blue in the background, and that's where I goofed. I should have done the whole background in Balmy Blue first, then did my coloring with the watercolor pencils after that dried. Lesson learned, but it's okay. And then here I stamped in Bermuda Bay on Granny Apple Green, and I glued that directly onto the watercolor paper. And then I don't know if you can see, that is bumped up on those adhesive sheets. And then inside, and this is this paper here, it already looks like it has texture, you know. So inside I just did this. I didn't do any stamping or anything. So another piece of that paper. It's kind of a shame to use that pretty paper as a background, but it's also thinner and I already had a lot of bulk. So I didn't want anything too bulky, extra bulky. This one will be one that would have to have extra postage. Anyway, that's my project for Monday, July 18th, using stencils, and also in celebration of Watercolor Month. I'm not a painter or a watercolorist at all, but I think it looks okay, you know, not bad for me. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Please go check out Paige at Stamp Girl, STMPGRL. Her link will be down below in the description. Have a great week. Bye.